Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another project for you. And this is, again, it looks like a fancy fold, or it is a fancy fold, but it really is a quick and easy one to do. It uses just half a sheet for your base cardstock and a couple of pieces of Whisper White and a piece of DSP and some stampings. And it really is simple and easy. Stable door card, but we're using the top section that we cut away to create that panel in the middle there. So you don't need any dies or anything else. And then we've used the Share What You Love DSP and the Love What You Do stamp set. So these are available in the bundle. At the moment, the DSP is in the Gotta Have It All bundle, and it's got 24 sheets of lovely pearlised and generic patterns, and I love this one on the back here. And I've used some rich raspberry cardstock. So to start off with then, to make our card base, we're going to need half a sheet of A4 card. So that is, I'm cutting it to 14.5. And then keeping it at 21 centimetres, so just scoring then at 10.5. Okay, then what you're going to do is turn it back to portrait, line it up at 7 centimetres and just cut down to that middle score line, like so. And pop that away. We're then going to just cut down this score line. There we go. And then just fold and burnish. And that's our card base. And then I'm just going to trim a little ragged edge that was on there. But that's then our panel to go in the middle. So to go on top of that, you're going to need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I have got one, there you go. So this piece is 7 by 10.5 centimetres. So this is going to be 6.5 by 10 centimetres, just to layer onto the top there. And then you're going to need a piece of designer series paper to go in the middle. So bring your trimmer back in. So the pieces you want, depending on which way you want it to orientate, they need to be 10 centimetres wide, which I've already cut this one to. So that's already 10 centimetres the width. And you need a piece that is 6.5 centimetres for the top section. And a piece that is 7 centimetres for the bottom section. It's going to go on the bottom there, like so. So we can add our DSP onto there now. And the reason I'm doing it now, I've just run out of snail, is while I know which piece is which for my measurements. Okay, so this is the larger piece to go on the bottom section there. Grab my fuse. You watch the fuse run out now. I really must get into the habit of checking my snail is not about to run out while I'm in the middle of filming. Okay, so that's our card base, like so. We can pop our, I've just got a slightly ragged edge on there. This is a useful tip. If you've got a ragged edge on your cardstock, I just keep one of these nail blocks. You can get them really cheaply in bulk. And it just is useful just to take off any slight burrs that you might have on your card. So you'll see there, that's going to go in the middle there. So we can now stamp our panel. So we're using photopolymer stamps, so we need our Stampin' Pierce mat. And to stop it getting grubby, I've just got a bit of old scrap paper. I usually keep some leftover grid paper cut to size. But this just enables you to keep your Stampin' Pierce mat clean. I found sometimes when I was stamping, I was picking up ink from my stamping pierce mat, and it's because when I stamp off, obviously it goes onto the edge of the mat. So just a piece of scrap paper will fix that for you. So that's our old olive, old style ink pad, so the push and close. Again, rich raspberry. I'm using my old one here. Just stand up for a moment and pop my sentiment in there. And then, just to show you the difference, this is the new style ink pad. Just opens like a compact and then slides in. And this is Grapefruit Grove. With these cluster stamp sets, I find it's a good idea just to kind of rotate them as you go around. Actually, I prefer that. I've come slightly further down, which I think looks better. Then to close these, just pull it towards you, flip it like a compact and close. And just for interest, you'll see on the top here there's a little symbol. There we go. And that means it's an in colour. So it just helps you identify it. And then I'm using the artisan pearls, which come in a lovely set here. And being self-adhesive pearls, obviously they are. I'm going to say they're self-adhesive. That's a really silly comment to make, isn't it? They're all the same size. I actually used, when we went to on stage on my table, rather than, at the end we get to share out some of the goodies, and rather than everybody, people going away with a pack, what we actually did was we split them up so that everybody ended up with a little bit of sort of, obviously you can't do it with stamp sets, but with the embellishments, a little bit of everything. So I ended up, like everybody else, with a few artisan pearls, which is why my other card, my original card, had lots of different coloured ones because they were the ones that I was left with. But I've ordered some since, as you probably gather, so that's why those are now in pristine condition. And the other thing I had a little bit left of was this lovely velvet ribbon. And it's nice, it's actually not too thick, and it does tie a bow, although being velvet, obviously you've got the one side that is velvet, so when you do a bow, just I wrap it around, and then when I get to the back I just do a half turn so that I've still got the velvet ribbon on the outside. And if you just push that through, keeping it flat, there you go. And then when you tweak your ribbon, you keep that kind of turn in the middle, you end up with a bow. You will end up with a bow. There we go. Once you've pulled it tight, that you can pull and just twiddle, like so. There we go. And then come in. I've said before I keep a pair of scissors as my ribbon scissors. I have lost too many pairs. Lost them to paper. So, and then to stick that on, they stick with the Stampin' Up! Glue dots. So just pop a glue dot on the back there and pop that in the middle. Probably should have done that after I'd attached it, because trying to put glue onto something when it's got bulk to it is not my best plan ever. So do as I say, don't do as I do, and just layer that up in the middle there. Some glue on the lower half of that piece of card only, and then just centre that like so. Then all you need now to finish off is a piece of card for the inside section as well. So I've cut a piece there, and that is 6.5 centimetres. And again, I'm going to use my stamping pierce mat, and this is one of the other stamps in the set, again with a bit of old olive, and this has got quite a nice curve on it, so I thought it made quite a nice frame. So if you pop across just in the corner, so at an angle like so, you actually get a slight kind of frame effect going on. the way. So this is it's about 10 centimetres by 6.5 centimetres. Might be slightly narrower, I think, looking at it there. But you can just pop that in. And there you have a quick and easy share what you love stable door card ready to go. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon. And I'll obviously, if you want any of the products, I'll put the links on my blog. Just pop along there, click on the image, and that'll take you through to my Stampin' Up shop. Or give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to chat through whatever you need. Bye now. Come back again soon.